verse of the day is Matthew 5:25. Settle matters quickly with your adversary who's taking you to court. Do it while you are still together on the way, or your adversary might hand you over to the judge, and the judge might hand you over to the officer, and you may be thrown into prison. You know, not a lot of us are, taking our adversary to court, but the start of the verse says, settle matters quickly with your adversary. And this really relates to me, honestly. Do you know what you could do? In whatever situation you're going through, you can ask God to speak to you through the Bible or through a verse or anything, to just speak to you in general, and he can put a verse in mind. If you really pay attention to him, he can put a verse in mind, and this was the verse that came up for me in my mind when I was going through a conflict with my loved ones, my family members. And it's like, wow, God really is listening to you, and he can speak through you if you really believe that he can. And even if you might not think the verse exists, the verse could actually exist. So you can communicate with God in that way, and he could give you Bible verses. And relating to this verse anyway, settle matters quickly with your adversary means that we should be slow to anger, slow to talk, quick to listen, meaning that there is a moment before we actually talk and react that we think on it. Is what we're gonna say, is it actually profitable to actually say what we're gonna say? Is it a sin? Like, is it an attempt to hurt somebody because they might have hurt us? And you can also pray for God to remove the spirit of offense in you so that you get offended way less easily, so that there's less arguments. Anyway. So yeah, these are some things that you could do to, decrease arguments and to settle matters quickly with your adversary. But yeah, the Bible basically says this, like, don't let it escalate too much. Don't continue in your arguments for way longer than they should. Forgive easily, just as God has forgiven you.